Alright, the Martinsville weekend review. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. So, of course, let's start off with the truck race. The best race this weekend by a country mile. A lot of great racing. Todd Gilliland gets the win, but there's one problem with this. Nobody gets to see the finish of it unless you go to YouTube or Twitter. Because right as they were about to go to the restart with 2 laps to go for the truck race, Fox lost connection of the video. So then all you heard from the finish was the audio. And it just went to a colored screen. It's like, man, that's just an utter embarrassment for Fox. And it gets better. Because once they finally did get the image back, it was like around when Todd Gilliland finishes Burnout. And then Fox said that they had to leave to go to college football since they were cutting into college football time. So they don't even get to see the victory lane celebrations. And they don't get to see the finish, and college football announcers didn't even apologize for it. Yep, it just shows you where NASCAR is on the pecking order at Fox Sports. Near the very fucking bottom. Shows you where NASCAR's popularity has gone down the drain the last decade. Fascinating. But really, this is an utter fucking embarrassment for Fox. Because this Fox Sports, this is a company that wins Emmys for their broadcasting. And they post shit like this. Fuck me. And don't worry, the Fox deal is over, I think, in 2024. So we got 5 more years of their shit. Like, you can see Fox's broadcasting has really gone down the drain. Mainly because most of the fucking announcers are goddamn yes men patsy cheerleaders. Michael Waltrip, anybody? But man, oh man, that was embarrassing. Fuck. But what do you want me to say about it? There's no way you could possibly defend it. Like I do think that Fox could be out of NASCAR, and it could be NBC taking over completely. Plus, you look at NASCAR and Fox this year, for the first part of this year. Like, Chris Myers was completely given the boot, and they stopped with the Hollywood Hotel at the track. Like, they cut a lot of massive costs. And part of that cost is now NASCAR's pre-race session is now in a Charlotte, North Carolina studio. And hell, NASCAR doesn't even do victory lane celebrations on Fox anymore, where they don't have anybody in the booth. They just have the driver immediately put a headset on and talk to you guys in the booth. And for all I know, from the rumors are that it's only going to be 2 announcers for Fox next year, and it's supposed to be Mike Joy and Jeff Gordon with Darrell Waltrip now gone. So yeah, Fox, get your fucking shit together. But yeah. That awkward moment when NBC is the better broadcasting network than Fox. Anyway, let's move on to some newer stuff, with some other stuff. F1 race in Mexico. Weekend started off with an interesting penalty, where Max Verstappen had the pole, but hold up, F1 threw the penalty. Beep. Because Verstappen failed to slow down under caution during qualifying, during the yellow flag. So as a result, Verstappen was stripped of his pole and got a 3-place grid penalty. So instead of first, Verstappen was starting 4th because Verstappen was an idiot. To be honest, I thought it was a 5-place grid penalty. So in the end, Vettel had the race in the bag, but Lewis Hamilton found a way to get by him to take yet another win. But Valtteri Bottas finished 3rd, and so Lewis Hamilton does not get the championship yet. Can we just fucking hand him the title already, for fuck's sakes? Well, next week for F1, in a couple weeks, F1 goes to Austin, Texas for Circuit in the Americas. And now Lewis Hamilton's in a position where he can lock the title up. Just get it over with. Just hand him the goddamn title already. But yeah, Let's move on. Cup race at Martinsville. Man, this race was a complete fucking disaster. Thank God I missed this race to go to a football game. Let me put this in perspective. Only 3 lead changes. Martin Truex led by, I think it was 464 out of 500 laps. Truex cruises to one of the easiest victories he's had since the 2016 Coke 600. The end. Nothing happened. Except a couple chasers got in some wrecks like Larson and Chase Elliott. Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano made contact, and Hamlin spun Logano around on some short track racing. Kyle Busch and Eric Almirola made some contact. But since Kyle Busch has a gazillion chase points, it doesn't matter. But of course, the thing at the end of this race was the big fight between Logano and Hamlin. To be honest, Logano instigated this fight by shoving Hamlin. But yeah. And Hamlin refused to give Logano an apology for what happened on track. Let's be real, these two have had history before. Does 2013 ring a bell when Logano injured Denny Hamlin and sent Hamlin to the hospital with a back injury? But yeah. Sadly, the fight between Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano was the only exciting thing about this race. But anyway, with Martin Truex's win, his 7th win of the season, Truex has officially locked himself into the Final Four for Homestead. Was there any doubt? But hell, this sort of reminds us of Truex's 2017 season. But Truex, you know the goal going into Homestead. It is simply championship or bust. If Truex, if you do not win this title, consider this year a failure. But anyway, I think I talked enough about this shitty Martinsville weekend. Next week, Texas. Trucks are off next week. Trucks will be back in Phoenix in 2 weeks. We'll go over the points. And of course, Xfinity comes back next week. So yeah, we got that. But anyway, Texas next weekend. Let's hope they can't get any worse than Martinsville. But anyway, let's get to the points and see what everybody stacks up. So here are the trucks points real quick. So you see here, entering the final race of round 3, where there are 4 spots up for grabs still. So of course, Brett Moffitt, he's 45 points to the good. Moffitt will pretty much lock himself in once they take the green flag or after one stage. Stuart Friesen, he's 35 points to the good. He just needs to have a solid race and stay out of trouble, and he's okay. Chastain has a pretty good healthy cushion, 20 points to the good. But like I've said before, no lead is safe. And of course, Austin Hill holds the 4th and final spot by only 9 points. So Matt Crafton, he's 9 points out. Crafton just needs to have a good day and needs Austin Hill to finish almost mid-pack. And Tyler Ankrum is only 15 points out. 15 points, you can make that up in one race. Ankrum just needs to have a solid race and needs somebody up front to have a bad finish or a bad day. He needs a lot of help, though, that's for sure. So yeah, out of those 6, who will be the final 4? We'll find out in 2 weeks. Now to the Cup points, but Truex's win, there are now only 3 spots up for grabs to make the final 4 with 2 races to go. So you got Denny Hamlin, who's 24 points to the good, and Kyle Busch, 17 points to the good. And Joey Logano, 14 points to good. So yeah, Hamlin and Logano, even though they both fought each other and got mad at each other, they're still both to the good on points. But yeah, of course, Harvick, Blaney, Larson, and Chase Elliott all got involved in wrecks and now they're all in holes. Harvick in a 14-point hole, Blaney in a 15-point hole, Larson's in a 24-point hole, and Chase Elliott's in a 44-point hole. So for all 4 of them, they're going to be looking to make up points real quick. Or winning a race, because, winning cures everything. But yeah, Chase Elliott, he definitely needs to make up points the next 2 weeks. Or win a race. I mean, 44 points, it's possible, because we've seen Texas be a wild card race in the past. And we've seen Phoenix be a wild card race the last couple years. So yeah, nobody's safe at this point. But yeah, those are the points entering Texas. And that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.